I like trained actors. I like trained shoemakers. I like trained doctors. I like anyone who does something professionally to be very good at what they do and to have studied at some high level in their profession. I like that. I like everyone I deal with to be really good at what they do, and actors are no exception. I don't want my doctor to be someone who didn't really go to medical school, just thought he'd try it. I don't want my shoemaker to start cutting apart my belt or putting lifts on my shoes if he never really learned it or studied with anybody or apprenticed anywhere. I don't want my actor to not know what they're doing. That's not to say that there aren't very talented people out there, but talent without training has never been as exciting to me. I want them trained, and I want them trained well. Do they have to go to Juilliard or Yale or the NYU grad program or Brown Conservatory? Not necessarily, but they do need to do their work in a way that they are getting better each time ongoing. And what that involves is, if they've never done any formal training, or even if they have, and the actors who graduate from a program with a degree who think that their training is completed and now they're just going to work, are very often mistaken. For the most part, those people, just like in life as human beings, they need to continue to grow and develop. Their emotional life expands as they have more life experiences. How to harness that energy and how to be able to express in a creative way that will move us. That's not, as the audience, that's not just about the actor being moved for themselves, but in a way to harness that energy that will be effective. I think continued study is necessary, always necessary. So I'm much more interested in a trained actor. And when an actor gets to the level where they're working with great directors on great productions, and they're hired all the time and going from show to show to show, or movie to movie to movie, or movie, television series, show, benefit, reading, developmental, on and on and on, and they're working with great directors on great roles and great material, to me, that's a good time to let yourself stop taking classes, because the work you would do in class to grow as an actor and to grow in terms of your emotional life and what you do with it, how you express, how you speak, how you communicate, being present in the present moment. This is a hugely complicated thing now. You asked about how things have changed in the last 10 years. One of the big ways is iPods. iPods that actors wear all the time that keep them out of the present moment of their lives. So since work on stage, or for that matter in film or television, is about being present in the moment, how does an actor who's not used to being present in the moment in their lives, because they're cut off, they have this sensory deprivation thing going on where there's just music in their ears and they're missing the experience that's going on 10 feet from them on a New York City subway because they're lost in their iPod? How does that actor recreate moments of life on stage? And how does that actor stay present on stage when they're not giving themselves that opportunity in life? So I think the training is imperative, and I think unless you're at that point where you're working on great material with great directors, project to project, back to back, the only way to do it is to continue your study and to take classes. It's the only way I know of. I do it. It's a way to keep growing, and you have to keep growing because your life is growing. You're having life experiences. We're talking here, and I'm having the life experience of this interview talking with you. So I will be different at the end of this because I will have lived all my life that we're talking about, plus this hour that we're talking. So I will have to look at it again, although, as I said earlier, I don't reflect, so I won't have time to.